So students, now let us start with the properties of the cube number. And now let us see some of this pattern. Like what I have written it here, 1 cube plus 2 cube. On solving, which comes out to be 1 plus 8, which comes out to be 9. And 9 we know that is a square of which number? 3 square. Similarly, if you take the 1 cube, 2 cube and the 3 cube, on adding it, the results comes out to be equals to 36, which comes out to be equals to how much? 6 square. Again, I have taken the consecutive numbers of 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube and 4 cube. On solving, the results comes out to be equals to 100, which is equals to how much? 10 square. Like so on, if we proceed on, we will find that what we are getting in the result part, the numbers like and the beginning one I have not selected, that is 1 cube, simply which comes out to be equals to 1 and which is also equals to 1 square. So I am getting the special numbers as 1, then the number 3 I am getting from here, you can see from here, then I am getting the number 6, then I am getting the number 10 and so on, you will be getting the numbers. And do you have any idea about these numbers? These numbers are said to be the triangular number. What are triangular numbers? As we have studied in the previous videos, that these numbers exist because of the number 1 can be written as 1 itself, the number 3 can be written as 1 plus 2, the number 6 can be written as 1 plus 2 plus 3, the number 10 will be written as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and if you add the next number you will be getting 15. So that means by these numbers we can construct a triangle with dots. If you are using a 1 unit as 1 dot, then you can definitely prepare the triangular numbers. So this is one such pattern here. Again, if you see another pattern, like if you take another one, 2 cube, which comes out to be equals to 8. And 8 is equals to how much? 3 plus 5. The next number, 3 cube, which is equals to 27. My first number will be equals to 7 plus 9 plus 11. All the odd numbers are coming. Now I require how many odd numbers? 3 odd numbers I have selected. Why I selected 3 odd numbers? Because I am getting the number 3. Or I am taking the cube of the number 3. When I am taking the cube of the number 2, how many odd numbers I have used it? 2 odd numbers I have used it. Now, I need to select the first odd number. If I get the first odd number, the remaining odd numbers I will be able to get it. To select the first odd number, you will be using the concept here of that is n into n minus 1 multiplied plus 1. Which is n is your number here, that is 3 into 2 plus 1, which gives us the result 3 into 2, which is 6, and 6 plus 1 comes out to be equals to the number 7. Now if I have to write it 4 cube, my first odd number will be equals to 4 into 3, because 4 minus 1, which comes out to be 3, plus 1, which comes out to be equals to 12 plus 1, which is equals to how much? 13. So my first number will be 13, then the next number 15, then the next odd number 17, and the next odd number 19. How many odd numbers I have to select? 4 odd numbers I have to select, and if you add it, I will be definitely getting this result equals to 64, which is a 4 cube. Now if I want to check it for the 5 also, 5 cube, which is equals to 21, the first number. Why? Because 5 into 4, 20 plus 1, which is 21 plus 23 plus 25, odd numbers, plus 27 and 29. So in this manner we can write down these odd numbers, and this is a pattern. Pattern is that the way you are finding the numbers, what will be the next number and what are the procedure for it. This negative number is always a negative. That's a very important property, as it must be very much clear to all of you that this is not applicable in the case of square numbers. because the square of a negative number is always a positive, like minus 2 cube, which will always give minus 2 square, which is equals to minus 2 into minus 2, and we know that minus into minus comes out to be positive. So, but in the case of the cube of a negative number is always a negative, as you can see from the example here. For example, if you take it, like 2 cube if I take it, which is equals to 2 into 2 into 2, and the result I know it is equals to 8. But in the case of minus 2 cube, now this result will be minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 and again multiplied by minus 2. As we know that minus 2 into minus 2 will be giving me the result equals to plus 4 multiplied by minus 2, which on solving comes out to be equals to minus 8. So we can say that the cube of a negative number, since it's a negative number cube I have calculated, the result is also coming out to be, or the output is also coming out to be equals to minus 8. Now in the example number 3, can 5 cube be expressed as a sum of odd numbers, as we have studied this property. So the same thing we have to apply. So the solution for this one, as we know that we need to calculate the cube of which number? 5 cube. Now as I said to you, the number 5, I'll be using the formula n into n minus 1 plus 1, which comes out to be equals to 5 into 4 plus 1, which is equals to how much? 21. And how many odd numbers I have to select? So 5 cube can be written as the sum of these odd numbers equals to, the first number will be equals to 21, the first odd number. Then the next odd number will be coming out to be 23. And how many odd numbers we require? 5 such odd numbers, because I need to calculate 5 cube. Then the next odd number will be equals to 25. After 23, the next odd number comes out to be 25, which is the addition of plus 2. Then with the number 27, and the last number with the 29. And if you add it, the result will be definitely coming out to be equals to 5 cube. Now let us come to the next question, finding 7 cube without actual multiplication. Again, as we have done it just now, the same procedure will be adopted. That is, my number is coming out to be here 7 and cube, which I need to calculate. And the first odd number will be calculated by n into n minus 1 plus 1, which comes out to be equals to 7 into 7 minus 1, which is 6. And plus 1, which is equals to how much? The first odd number is 43. So my 7 cube will be equal to how much? 43 plus the next odd number 45, the next odd number which comes out to be equals to 47, the next odd number 49, the next odd number 51, the next odd number 53, the next odd number 55, which comes out to be total 7 odd numbers are there. And the results comes out to be equals to 343.